Yo, what's good? What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. It's Neff, and today we got some big news that Havoc is saved. Tell by the title of the video, there's some big fixes with these sims, and it's for fel-scarred. So if you're dreading playing Aldrachi Reaver, there's still hope. As it stands, as long as there's no new bugs that pop up, fel-scarred is basically just as good as Aldrachi Reaver on paper. And we all know how Aldrachi Reaver actually plays, and playing Aldrachi Reaver, even at like 90% efficiency compared to the robot, how it does, over thousands of iterations, it's almost impossible, in my opinion, just based on how RNG it is. So let's just get into the video. So 2 nights ago, I was given some information about fel-scarred being better than Aldrachi Reaver, and, they didn't give me any more further information. So I kind of started looking into the sims for fel-scarred. With the help of Revetha, he was throwing ideas at me to do XYZ, and then I ended up taking off any means necessary, and we came to the conclusion that you can see in the sim here, that burning blades and demon surge are not being affected by any means necessary, but that has been fixed now, and we'll look at the fix sim in a second. But you can see I'm talented into any means necessary here. The damage of burning blades and demon surge, 13 mil, 8 mil. Let me look at a sim while not being talented into any means necessary, and we can see the damage. There's no relevant change to it. And this character here, I have 38% mastery, so it should be doing 30.8% more damage, which is clearly not. So that was fixed, and that's really big. And fel-scarred is looking to be probably, there's like a 98% chance that fel-scarred is going to be the best hero tree for all content. So before we look at the new sim, let's just look at Aldrachi Reaver and see where it's at. So Aldrachi Reaver, this is the live version in game that you'll be playing. This is the unhasted GCD for Reaver's Glaive. So there's a bug right now. Surely it's a bug that the GCD that Reaver's Glaive incurs is not affected by haste. So every time you press Reaver's Glaive, there's a 1.5 second GCD. You can see here 2.4 seconds. It casted Reaver's Glaive, and then Death Sweep is 1.5 seconds after. And then if we look at the hasted GCD version, Reaver's Glaive at 2.4, Death Sweep at 3.2. It's half the GCD time. And so basically every other Reaver's Glaive, because it's not hasted, the GCD, you lose a GCD in total. So it did 26 Reaver's Glaives, so you're just missing 13 globals. Or the unhasted version, it still did 26 Reaver's Glaives. You're missing 13 globals throughout a fight, which obviously isn't good. So maybe that'll get fixed, but I could care less because I'm going to be playing fel-scarred. But yeah, even this number, even if it is hasted, this sim, it is real. It's not like it's over simming by 100,000% or whatever the hell. It is possible to do this for sure in game as a human, but the spec has so much RNG. The resource it plays off, soul fragments, is just completely RNG outside of Sigil of Flame and Sigil of Spite. And just to give you an example of the RNG that Aldrachi Reaver can have, stuff like getting your Reaver's Glaive, your 6th soul fragment, as you blade dance, and then not being able to apply your Thrill to Fight buff, and losing like 7 seconds, whatever the cooldown is of your blade dance, of 7% damage from that second stack of Reaver's Mark. It feels really bad because you don't have blade dance up, and it just a big damage loss. So the rotational changes from the RNG based on an RNG resource like soul fragments, just really bad to play with, really bad to play around, and it just shouldn't be in the game in my opinion. But now we'll look at the fel-scarred sim. Sorry I was ranting on about Aldrachi Reaver, but every time I think about Aldrachi Reaver, it pisses me off. Anyways, fel-scarred sim, this is what the bug fixes. We can see burning blades is doing significantly more damage, demon surge doing significantly more damage. The build I was using in here is like before the fixes is like weird, and it's like lower gear, but yeah, burning blades doing a lot of damage, demon surge doing a lot of damage. this is the talent build we're using. It's kind of like the inertia, no AFI Aldrachi Reaver build, except you take Relentless Onslaught because obviously it's just gonna scale your Burning Blades damage. And yeah, if we compare it to the Aldrachi Reaver, current version with the unhasted GCD, it's better. And then if we look at the hasted GCD version, it's a little bit worse on paper. But like I said, playing Aldrachi Reaver at, even 90% efficiency, comparing to this robot over, 15.6k iterations, it's almost impossible. Like, you can say what you want. It's just the RNG. I can't even get into this again. I'm gonna start ranting. The RNG of this thing, it's just awful. That tree needs completely rebuilt. And yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, here's the build if you want to try it out. This obviously isn't concrete. This APL was just made. The APL is, pretty messed up right now. It's not even essence breaking our death sweeps in our meta windows. So you can see it's death sweeping way after our meta, or it's essence breaking way after our meta and after our first 2 death sweeps, which probably shouldn't be happening. Like I said, this thing isn't concrete. The number could be more, could be less in the coming weeks, but we'll just have to wait and see when the computer starts talking to us. So yeah, this sim will be linked in the description. If you want to check it out, you can. I'll probably link the talent build in this sim by its own as well, so you can easily copy it and try it out yourself if you want. But yeah, if you want an idea of how this opener kind of works, because going off the APL, I'm 99% sure this opener is wrong. Yeah, I'll give you a quick example of what I think it should be. I'll try to do the opener here and you can see what it kind of looks like if I don't screw it up. Basically, what you want to be doing is, because of Student of Suffering, you want to Sigil of Flame right before each Essence Break window. So you're going to want to hold your Sigil of Flame for 10 seconds so you can get that big, mastery buff inside your burst window. And the opener is really identical to our opener in Dragonflight in Season 3 and Season 4. Obviously, you're just not going to be chucking a bunch of glaives out your ass. I think the only difference is with the opener is we're not going to want to pre-pull Sigil of Flame anymore because you want that buff. It doesn't last long enough to get it in your entire Essence Break window. So instead of doing Immolation Aura, Sigil of Flame, just do Immolation Aura, Hunt, Fellblade, Sigil of Flame, then I-Beam, Annihilation, Fel Rush. You'll see. We Immolation Aura, Hunt, Fellblade, Sigil of Flame, I-Beam, Chaos Strike, Fel Rush, Essence Break, Death Sweep, Vengeful Retreat, Meta, and then Death Sweep. You just want to make sure to Annihilation after each I-Beam and Meta. Don't overlap them because we don't want to waste our Inner Demon procs because we are running Inner Demon. And you're just going to want to make sure to use Sigil of Flame right before every Essence Break window. Obviously, this build isn't 100% what we're going to be playing with fel-scarred now. It's still some stuff up in the air. Nothing's concrete yet, but this build is looking pretty good so far. And you can see the burst we're doing. The opener, 1.2 mil is pretty crazy at 580, I think I'm 579 item level. So definitely not bad. Yeah, that's it for this video. I'll be coming out with my, actual Havoc guide probably next Tuesday. I have a few videos planned before then, possibly before then, but we'll just see how things go. It's been a couple months, I think, since I've uploaded. I was almost locked into playing DK this tier, but with the DK nerfs yesterday and fixing this bug, I think I'm definitely back on Havoc. So I am hyped. Anyways, that's it for the video. If you have any questions, you can reach me on Discord or in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. And again, shout out to the APL prepared people in the Demon Hunter Discord for getting this fixed pretty quickly. Within the next week or so, surely we'll have, a functional fel-scarred APL that, is a banger. Yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.